And I love right
That
out of
was
the
a good
gate,
block
this
right there.
offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. And he eludes the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and
That boy took off, didn't he?
Early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into
He the second fastest on the team. Bro, you tripping.
Make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score
You gotta look.
right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the move from inside his 5.
Hey, he like a 90. He like a 96, bro.
7-yard line just couldn't quite shake free. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting...
Hey, next game you gonna get home field.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch.
Hey, home field advantage a part of football, gang.
The offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Right down the middle. Ball in the air, intercepted.
Man, you tried my users just then, bro.
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play.
Hey, get ugly with them Gators, though, bro.
Great job making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McDowell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Your quarterback ain't that fast, bro.
First quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Quick completion on the out route. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in.
Boy, they just saved you right there, boy.
Lucky to get that one back.
Man, what a rough start for this
Man, yeah, boy, you threw that shit straight to me, boy. They saved you.
ball in harm's way. They got to find a way to settle him down a little bit, maybe give him some easier throws because his decision-making so far has not been good.
Pulls it in. It's Harbor. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the scores, Florida 14, South Carolina 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They're trying to get to him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here comes this home crowd as
Everybody locked up.
to get off the field on third down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting...
Bro, who do you usually play with, bro?
Just not on the same page with this target.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You'd think they would have had a good...
I told you we could bet back. We betting back, bro.
Carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Offense set on first down. Going to the running game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Derek, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Oh, what a move! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Trying to run, it's Johnson. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Florida! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
GG's, my boy.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, you get the ball at half, though, so if you score, you still in.
Inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And that one looked as if it might.
Man, that boy broke a crazy sack just then.
More than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Now improvising. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
You got to stay in the pocket, twin.
The defense there in coverage, they took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
We been a double game, bro. 20 every game, bro.
But after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
I'm tough, man. You see the score? I'm tough, twin.
Makes the grab. It's Brown.
I'm tough, bro.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here.
What'd you say to him? I'm distracted.
That wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Sellers. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll start this drive firing. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Lagway. Going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
South Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the comeback is on.
South Carolina.
Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Gators will take over. Austin Sanders.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Back to throw. It's Flagway. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Coming after him. Scrambling away. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped sometimes.
Wide open, he makes the catch. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get him down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
Just destroying his way through the field. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Gator! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.